Right, that looks alright. Now don't look at the light, because if you look at the light, that's it, you'll never see it properly. I want you to look straight at that lens, right? Right, and try and look natural. No, that's not going to work, is it? Right, oh God. Right, let's do an intro. Let's do something. Let's practice it. Intro. Right, take some notes here, but you mustn't look down at them, because if you look down, people will see you looking up and down, up and down. So we're going to do it without letting them see, right? Ready? Here we go. Ready? Right. You ready? Ready? Good. Here we go. Hi, I'm Paul. Now don't laugh, it's not funny. Right, let's start again. Right, here we go. Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Kelly.
And we'd like to welcome you to our channel, Changing Views. No, it's not formal enough. We're kind of more English than that, aren't we? Let's try again. Hi.
Don't look at the light.
Don't look at the light. Hi, I'd like to introduce us. I'm Paul, and this is my wife, Kelly.
Hi.
Hi. And we are the team that sets up Changing Views. That didn't go very well, did it? No.
Needs to be...
Needs to flow more. But we'll work on that. Let's come back to that.
Needs to be upbeat.
Right. So.
Can't think of it.
Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Kelly.
Welcome to Changing Views.
Better.
Why Changing Views, I hear you ask? Well, way back when we first met, we owned a little caravan that we used to travel around England and do work. It was a 21-foot caravan that we lived in, a tiny home. We lived in it for 2 years, and on the door we had a little plaque, and that plaque was Changing Views, because we said the best part of it was moving around England and seeing changing views. Now this is going to be a blog, don't know what you're supposed to call it, but it's going to be a vlog about cruising the cut in England. You've probably seen that by the headers and the descriptions. We're going to be cruising the cut. Now, why cruising the cut? Why the British inland waterways? Well, that's simple. For 4 years I did own a 18-foot narrowboat called Motley. I'm dying to see if it's still there. It was in Higher Pointing on the Macclesfield Canal, and we're hoping one day to be cruising past it. So why Changing Views? Because we used to own Changing Views. Would you believe that alarm's going off in the background?
Yeah.
Wow, the toils of doing this. So why Changing Views? Because of the caravan, and that was the name of it. Why on the cut? Because we owned a narrowboat, a GRP cruiser. So we're putting them both together. We're getting out of the rat race. We've lived and run a business now for 10 years. Went to sell it before the pandemic, got a bit crazy, didn't manage to do that, and we've had enough, and we've decided we're going to cruise the cut. Peter's looking down at his nose. Give me a second. We're going to give this a total new outlook. We're going to give it a different theme, because we're going to go full disclosure. We've seen lots and lots of vlogs, videos and vlogs, cruising the cut, narrowboat pirate,
Narrowboat pirate.
narrowboat adventure, the two ladies, cruising Alba. We've seen them all. Love them. Watch them all. We're going to have links down below if you want to see them. But we've been in retail for most of our lives. I've done sales. We've planned and rebuilt a cottage from scratch. So because we've lived in a narrowboat, we know, because we've lived in a small home, we know exactly what we need it to do, what we don't need it to do. And we're going to fit it out. We're going to build it from scratch. Hopefully, we're going to build it out from scratch. There's just one little problem.
And what would that be?
Aha, I'll get to that. Hang on. Now, That was really natural. Well done, girl. We're going to do full disclosure because we've seen all these videos, and you have to wonder, how do people get there? How do people get onto these narrowboats? How do they fund them? Where does the money come from? Well, we're going to show you that because we're doing it from conception. We're doing it from now. As you can see, this ain't a narrowboat. This is a shoe repair shop. Don't believe me? This is what I do. I'm a cobbler. I repair shoes. What narrowboat have we got? Oh, that's simple. Our narrowboat's here. Here's our narrowboat. This was our narrowboat sent to us by our dear friend Merlin, who was a brother to me and a long time friend. He lived this dream with us. He's gone now, I'm afraid, but he sent us this narrowboat to give us a focus. And because of this, when we buy our narrowboat, we've decided it's going to be a 57-foot narrowboat, and it's going to be called Mythwich. So we know the narrowboat, we know the name of the narrowboat, we have all the plans in here, we've lived in a little caravan, so we know all the ins and outs and all the pluses and minuses. We're not kidding ourselves, this is a hard life, and we're going to show you the ups and downs, the pitfalls, the gains. We're going to show you the good times, the bad times. We're going to show you the upsets, the arguments, the crying. I've got a little bit of anxiety, so I can have a little bit of man crying every now and then, but we'll hopefully keep that in tow. We're going to show you full disclosure all down the line, but there's one little problem.
And what would that be?
We've been practicing that. And in the vlogs, we're going to show you the build out. We're going to show you the plans to build out. But because of my background in sales and whatnot, we're going to do kind of product reviews as we go, new innovations, new ideas. I mean, we've got it all laid out. This is going to be a really good, informative blog. Still got one small problem.
And what would that be?
You'll have to wait, we'll get to that. And then once we get the boat and get it set up, we're going to be cruising. I'm going to be showing you cruising. I've served 7 years in a church doing sound navigation, sound and lighting, and videoing for the service. So we've got a background in that. We're going to build on that because we're still learning. We've just got this camera, we've got a microphone, we've tested everything. We hope you're going to hear us all right. But all this will build like everyone does. We don't see a problem in that. We do have one small problem.
And what would that be?
Well, hang on, we'll get to that. Now on top of that, we'll then do, as we cruise around, we're going to do a little excerpt where we visit churches. We're both Church of England really, and we've both done campanology, so we've done the bells in the churches. We love old churches and graveyards, so we're going to do visits to churches and graveyards and bell towers as we're going around, so you're going to see all that as well, and any places of interest. Now, we've still got that one small problem.
And what would that be?
It's only a small problem. Well, hang on, we'll get to that. Now, we're also going to show you the boat life. We're going to show you inside the boat. We're going to show you the slopping out of the toilets. And believe me, I'm going to show you the slopping out of toilets. I watched a video on last night about drain and blocking while I was eating my tea. And I saw the stuff coming out of the pipe and the guy scooping it out with his hands. Well, if I can watch that, you can watch me empty out my portable toilet. You know, hold the nose, maybe look away. But I'm going to show you everything. There's going to be no holds barred. This is going to be the one video vlog that's going to show you from conception to the getting, the living on board, and right through to the other side. We're going to have a no holds barred full disclosure. I'm going to tell you how much I paid for the narrowboat, how much the charges were, everything. You want to see it? This is the one you want to see. This is the start. This is the full disclosure, and we only have one small problem.
And what would that be?
Well, we're 4,500 miles away from the nearest canal. You see, we live in the USA, in Florida, and we've got to get back to England first. It's going to be an interesting journey. The other small problem, we've only got $100. That's about £75. And I'm thinking 35,000, 40,000, 50,000, all the way up to $100,000 for a narrowboat. We've only got this, but we're determined, and we've never failed yet. We're very positive people. We try and keep positive. We go for what we want, and we don't stop till we got it. This is going to be an interesting journey. This is going to be an all-out journey. You're going to see the ups and downs. I've said that already. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Join us on this journey. It's going to be worth seeing. It really is. Thank you for watching. Subscribe down below. Join us. Join us on Facebook, Pinterest, Intrest. I don't know. We haven't joined them all yet. We're going to have all the usual bits and pieces underneath us. Look forward to seeing you there on our Changing Views. It's good night from me. It's good night from Kelly. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, God.